When it comes to Dead Girls Dancing, it can sometimes feel a bit aimless as you wait the story to pick up and make clear what exactly you're building up to. To summarize the film, Ira, Malin, and Ka have just graduated from high school, at least Germany's version of high school, and a group has planned a road trip seemingly into Italy. There's no specific destination, it's not really mentioned why Italy specifically, but after all the graduation parties, off they go and they even pick up a hitchhiker who introduces herself as Zoe. She's a bit of an anomaly, and Ka doesn't necessarily like or trust her, but Ira becomes a bit enamored with her. And as they enter this evacuated village, increasingly things unravel as this question who is posturing for the group, what is this relationship that Ira has with Zoe, and whether or not Ka may have some type of feelings or anything for Ira, and just a bunch of other drama, including some drama that isn't necessarily addressed, like, for example, Malin being the only member of the friend group who seemingly is set on university, is glad she's done with high school and is ready for what's next in life. So as for what is Dead Girls Dancing rated, it was seen at the Tribeca Film Festival and it doesn't currently have a rating, but I can tell you there's cursing throughout, smoking, and also drinking. The problem with Dead Girls Dancing is it doesn't really build to anything, and even when it comes to this ending, it's abrupt and doesn't provide some kind of resolution to what the movie finally did start to give us toward the end. All we do is watch girls travel through Italy, break into various homes and a store in an evacuated village, get into some moderate trouble, and that's it. And then even in terms of getting to know the girls, it's clear that Ira is potentially queer, but there isn't much there to hook you in terms of the exploration she might have had with Kyle, maybe what she wants to have with Zoe. It's just, you see that she takes note of Zoe in a way that potentially is queer, and that's about it. Now, on top of that, it's established through the movie and also the Q&A that came after that there's different attitudes between the group when it comes to finishing school. Some kind of feel lost about what to do next. Others are glad the high school's over and they're still kind of like figuring out what they want to do next. And then there's Malin, who pretty much seems to have a set plan about life. And as much as Zoe kind of brings something to the mix, as she becomes a bit of a crux between a lot of them, she doesn't become the catalyst you expect for something. And after a certain point, it's hard to not feel that Dead Girls Dancing is maybe unfinished, and it's just overall difficult to not feel frustrated by everything that could have been done, everything that could have been said, and just feeling like all the potential that this film had, and it even sets up in some ways, is just wasted for what I won't say is a bad film, but definitely one that's easily forgettable. And I won't say it's so bad that I wish that I chose a different movie, because who knows what else I would have picked in terms of not watching this. But as much as I appreciate the look of it, in terms of story and characters, is disappointing. And honestly, if the look of a film is the best you could say about it, that's probably an issue. Overall, when it comes to Dead Girls Dancing, it literally dances around any and all expectations and leaves you wanting more in the worst way possible.